And we see he's also double forge in his third, and he's getting expansions. I mean upgrades, sorry. He's getting both upgrades, and Reaver having some lag problems still.
Managing to keep
Terran moving out over the top here with quite a formidable bioforce and a lot of medevacs to soak up the damage. You can see he's switched over to quite a lot more Marines now. But wow, that is a lot of Immortals, and I think he has to pull back here. I don't think he can take that many. There's too many.
And with that many Immortals, his Marauders are just gonna like evaporate. He does seem to be picking up with the medevac and moving off, so he's probably trying some sort of multi-pronged drop.
He seems to have decided to protect his Immortals with more Immortals.
And here we have the engagement. Terran just falling back to his base, his bunkers and barracks to try and defend there. The Immortals are falling way behind though, so an engagement here will be a loss for WarlordZim.
Well, WarlordZim is actually idling his Immortals over there.
There is a drop going down, and the Autosis pylon stops powering the Robo there.
Oh, he takes down the critical pylon, powering all three of those Immortal generators. But here we go. Here comes the Immortals, and they are angry.
Using the barracks.
No idea how it's going to turn out. I don't think I've ever called a battle like this before, but it looks like the Immortals are actually
just
destroying this army.
There is a bit of a drop going down at the third of the Protoss. The army is still alive in the main, but these Immortals are just tearing through the Terran production here. I mean, you can look at those barracks just disappear at every shot. The health's just jumping down.
Yeah, Immortals are extremely powerful against buildings, and I don't think there's anything the Terran can really do here. He's trying to throw up a bunch of panic barracks at his third.
I mean,
he's got a fourth going,
his command center just disappears under that. It is quite ridiculous.
Kind of like, oh wait, maybe I should lift this off. No, wait, it died.
Yeah. The Terran is slightly ahead on upgrades on 2-2, where the Protoss is on, at the moment, 1-1. But he is busy getting more armor, obviously for the Immortals to just sort of waltz their way even more through everything. He has lost his third to the drop. Taking the gold instead is in the new third. But with that many Immortals inside his base, that's going to be an extremely hard to stop.
Immortals now just ripping through his production, taking out everything. I would have liked to kind of see him lift those up. I mean, I don't know what he hopes that one Marauder make the pop out is actually going to do. He might as well lift up his buildings. See WarlordZim expanding to the gold to add insult to injury. Actually trying to take both gold bases now.
He's pretty sure of his winning, I trust. The Terran must be completely baffled as like, what the hell just happened? Opening 3 Robo, like, I suppose he doesn't know he opened 3 Robo, but 3 Robo Mass Immortal. I mean, he did get his Ghost Academy out, but no real ghosts in the field from what I could see. I mean, if he'd had a couple of ghosts around just for that clutch EMP on the... Okay, I suppose you would need a couple with that many Immortals, but it could make such a difference.
I don't know what he could have done. I mean, I guess he's never seen this.
Yeah.
This strategy. I'm sure no one
can't really blame him for that. Yeah.
I think this is kind of more of an illustration of anything else on how mechanics in StarCraft 2 are more important than anything.
Yeah.
People get so hung up in strategy and build orders and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, if your mechanics are superior, you can win doing almost anything. Yeah. Just WarlordZim's ability to multitask and macro better than his opponents just shows through here that he's going max Immortal and winning quite easily.
Yeah.
So.
The Terran is sort of sitting on 4 base, but only 2 which are mining, and those Immortals are just marching through his third, which has all his production. He's got a bit of a gateway army there taking out the other planetary fortress, so this is pretty much over now. Although he might manage to defend against the Immortals, but not so much.
Yeah, and the purple Terran, I'm kind of looking for his stockpile of 14 battle cruisers that he's been building the entire game. I think he still has a chance in this game, but...
Yeah. I mean, I suppose he feels maybe he killed the third, but doesn't know... Even he knows about the 2 golds. He knows this is over.
I don't think he thinks he's going to win. I think he just wants to punish his army by sending in more of them to die.
Yeah.
For being so
betraying him like this. Wow. He is still building, and there's the GG.
He was still building the GG. He was a bit of a laugh because he knows, oh dear.
Yeah, I think we can all say very few people have ever seen that before. That is probably the strangest PvT opening I've ever seen.
Is that a PVT? I don't even know.
Yeah, I mean, I can just imagine if this had been a GSL, that would definitely be like the next ladder game for the next like month. Three Rover opening.
Yeah.
God.
Definitely. You see a couple of people trying it on the ladder for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I suppose, I mean, you need some decent macros.
To do a face palm.
Yeah. I could see its definite weakness early game with, if his third, for example, had been scouted, and Protoss had been, I mean, the Terran had been opening some sort of 2 racks aggression or 3 racks, I think it would be an instant lose. But other than that, I think he had pretty much everything else sorted. Any sort of late game, he was so ahead on tech. I mean, that was just amazing.
There's not much you can do with that except just put it down to mechanics. I mean, it was a terrible, terrible strategy. Really awful. Don't try that one at home, kids. It's really, really bad, but his mechanics are just superior and he can just out-macro his opponent.
Yeah.
So, it's a win.
That's one of the things I've noticed on sort of at non-pro level, where if you don't capitalize on a certain instance, the guy can just pull away from you so easily. So at this sort of level, something like that, if you play it well and the guy doesn't scout it, you can absolutely play around as much as you like to an extent.
Yeah. I think that's what we saw happening. He did the profile check and thought, I can take this guy, let me...
Added in a bit of a kick then just before attacking, you know. It's bad but fun. Were you on stream when you said that? Like,
Are we still on the stream? Can I start telling StarCraft jokes now? Hey Connor.
Yeah?
Why is MC so good with force fields?
Don't know, why?
Because he's had centuries to practice.
Oh my god. I'm kicking this guy from the call quickly. Just see him next few minutes.
What do you call a Zerg with a speech impediment?
Let me think now, what are all the units called? Yeah. Nah, I have no idea.
An Ultralisp.
Oh my god. There's probably a whole thread full of these things on Team Liquid, isn't there? And you probably got to open reading them all out to us, I'm sure.
What? What are you talking about?
Yeah, no way is that.
Yeah, don't stop talking, please, and stop talking right there and then. Ultralisp, oh my god, I can feel the brain cells dying.
Got that one for you, dude. Don't worry about it. Are you guys listening?
Yeah.
A flock of Mutalisks tried to attack a well-fortified Terran base. After being thoroughly bludgeoned and on the retreat, the Terran commander yelled to them, "Keep on running, you worms with wings. Your mother was a lava and your father was a pro." The Mutalisks, hurt by the harsh words, turned and sobbed, "Why must you add so much insult to injury?" The commander apologetically replied, "I'm sorry, I have Tourette's."
Oh my god.
Oh god.
I was gonna go and find this thread on Team Liquid and ruin all the jokes for you, but I can't seem to find it now.
So fail. Oh my, who comes up with this?
People with too much time on their hands.
I have Tourette's.
Oh god, that's actually quite classic, but jeez.
Oh god, that's terrible.
It's just some thread on Team Liquid. Credit to Rajay for these amazing jokes.
Especially if you were to somehow go and clarify that after the game on stream.
I found some more boobs, dude.
Oh god. Okay, let's hear.
Miss Utah has also decided to...
Oh, we're not still on stream, eh? Okay, so everyone go and check out Miss Utah. She's apparently quite fine.
No, not Miss Utah. Go vote. You've got to vote. No, you've got to vote for Anna Prosser, Miss Oregon.
There you go.
Support in control. That's his girlfriend. Let's vote Anna Prata. Everybody go.